November, in which he admitted that the net loss of jet is about 1,261 crore of rupees. It's not only about the jet. There are SpiceJet, Himalayan Airlines, Kingfisher, and so on. All these are private airlines of the Indian, but now they have suspended their operations for the different reasons. The aviation industry is costly, and our Indians, unfortunately, are price sensitive. So they can't afford the aviation industry, which is very costly. Our aviation civil ministry told the Telegraph that they will consider the issue of aviation industry. But we all know about our Indian great government. So they will just make the policies, and that policies will be made in their books, not in the reality. Okay. So at last, I conclude that there's no future of private airlines in India. Thanks. Okay, my sweet little sister. I respect your opinion, but my question to you: private players are pushing their business in India due to increasing of liberalization and deregulation. Can you please repeat the question? Why private players are establishing in India their business in India due to increasing of liberalization and deregulation? See, our Indian currency is depreciating at the international level, and the private players pay more commission to our government. So our Indian players are not paying much commission as compared to them. So our government prefer more them, not our Indians. Thank you. Now we have next from the same team to speak. And my dear friends, first of all, a very good morning. Side, going to the debate in against motion that there is a scope in airlines. Indian aviation industry is struggling, but their future outlook is bright. India has had the fastest growing domestic aviation market from past 3 years. According to the Air Transport Association, India's aviation sector supports 7.5 million jobs directly and indirectly in our country and makes up to 30 billion in its GDP of 1.5% of the economy. With so many increasing airlines, there is rising competition, and as so many airlines add more flights, it is difficult to be more profitable. There are 7 major airlines that dominate the market and 3-4 services companies that expenses dominated to the foreign currency. India's biggest airline, Indigo, plumped their net profits to 97%. In the case of Indian Courier, about 60 to 70% of their expenses are dominated in foreign currency. So it has an impact. Although there is no airline on the brink of collapse, it is just a financial performance to being late across the world. Recently reported losses were seen for the quarter ending of September as Indian Airline along with the aviation market. This situation is only accelerated by the fact that rupee at the same time is plumbed to the series of record loss against the dollar and make it Asia's ghost currency. We are on active discussion with investors to secure their sustainable financing to navigate through the world and a long-term growth. At last, I would like to tell you that if we are saying that there is no career in this stream, then if anybody want to go abroad, which means of transport they prefer? Thanks. Okay, friend, you spoke very well. But I want to ask you, why ministry or ministers? Okay, why ministers still hold airlines? Because they have profit in this stream. They have in this stream there is increasing career in India. Even there is this depreciate of rupee at that time, but even this problem they have a profit in this stream. Please give a huge round of applause for both the teams. Now we have our next participating team.
Where it just aggravated you. and my views in the favor that there is no future of private airlines in India. At least 12 airlines in India have run out of fuel in last 21 years. This, in spite of Indian skies seeing tremendous passenger surge. India may be the world's fastest growing major aviation market, but it is certainly quite difficult for them to make money as excessive taxes and poor infrastructure choke the industry. The most prominent failure amongst these is Vijay Mallya's Kingfisher, and the most recent failure is Jet Airways. Did you know Jet Airways asked their employees to have a pay cut of 25%? That's ridiculous. Now imagine that percentage being deducted from your salary. Won't you be angry? There are plenty of reasons behind these failures. For instance, fuel, which accounts for 34% of all expenses, maintenance costs, pricing competition. Further, the private airlines are facing the shortage of pilots and air traffic controllers, which contributes to the collapse of these airlines. The other vital reason for the failure is inefficient management. Also, the private airlines in India avoid the safety and inspection checks, which consequently results into casualties. Private airlines in India are on the brink of extinction due to the mounting debts of billions of dollars. There is only one word for their future, and that is failure. Thank you very much.
Okay, my question to my opponent is that if you met with an accident, will you stop driving? Of course not. So similarly, if the private airlines suffer losses, how can you say that there is no future of private airlines in India? Because profit and losses are just ups and downs in a business.
Yes, I agree with you, but if I will met with an accident, I will try my best to improve that. But I should have a support of anyone who can make me improve in that time, like you say. So to make back the private airlines on the track, it needs government support. That's the most, and that's why Jet Airways is also asking for support from the government, as it is facing a debt of 1.2 billion dollars. So if government supports the private airlines, that's the only point which can save the private airlines' future in India. No one can.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please give a huge round of applause for both the teams. Now we have participant from same team to speak against the motion. A very good morning to honorable judges, jury, and my opponents. Today, I, Ria, stand before you all to share my views against topic scope of private airlines in India. Has any of you visited an airport? Well, it is pretty crowded most of the time. And how that crowd benefits our nation? It ultimately creates employment. Employment in the form of pilots, in the form of security officials, and many more. As private airlines are facing crisis of pilots, air traffic controllers, and many more, it dramatically provides a scope for thousands of job opportunities. Well, it is true that our private airlines are facing economical problems. With every low comes a high. Why airlines like Jet Airways, Air India struggles to pay their dues. Airlines like Indigo and SpiceJet have taken a large chunk of aviation market. For survival of private airlines in India, private airlines are vital to for survival of private airlines in India, our private airlines are vital. Private airlines are even safer than road transport, which costs around 1.3 million deaths a year. Yes, 1.3 million deaths a year. Scope of private airlines has increased due to industrialization and globalization. KLM Royals and Dutch Airlines, world's oldest airline for 100 years, has been able to sustain its business model only due to its efficient management. To make sure that our India remains a great aviation story, private airlines and Indian government needs to work together. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
So my question is that as we all know that private airlines suffers losses continuously. In this situation, how can they give their best for our country's growth, for our GDP, for our country's
they can provide them scope for more money in a form of money, so that they can help them more to grow more and more, just like a government airlines, and they will help to grow more and more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please give a huge round of applause for both the teams. Next participating team is team number 13, and the participant is to come to speak for the motion. Please come and choose your interjector. So team 13 will be interjected by team.
Teachers and my dear fellow participants, a very stimulating morning to all of you. Today, I, Aditi Khanna, stand before you to speak on the topic There is no future of private airlines in India, and I am emphatically in favor of the motion. Aviation is the hike of Indian industry, and an Indian consumer is extremely sensitive to it, says the aviation experts. The reasons for the grinding halt of Indian private airlines are abundant. High maintenance cost of the private airlines, high fuel prices, and the lack of enough pilots in India are the basic ones. And in addition, the rising fuel prices, and also the India has Asia's highest fuel taxes in the Asia. They are struggling because they are chasing profits. It's win-win for because the ticket prices are way more cheaper than they should be. That's the basic reason. The truth is that this airline has been weakened by the deadly competition, and the government of India Asia are not flying several charter routes. It is the only